stay back, please. Stay back. Keep that back.
I remember mainly the shock, the fear, the devastation, the people that were crying on the side of the road, the kids that were coming from school, the families that were rushing, trying to figure out if their loved ones are safe. Everyone was really afraid, people running all over the place. It's definitely one of the worst days for me personally.
Guys, this whole area is a crime scene. We've got to get everyone to move back right now, please.
Much like today, it was a regular weekday lunchtime when this busy suburban shopping strip became the scene of a shocking underworld attack. And so it was just down here, was it?
Yes, at the corner down there, that's where the shooting happened.
In June last year, two masked gunmen stormed a kebab shop in the main street of Auburn and opened fire. Newly released security camera footage shows the attackers sprinting to and from the scene before fleeing in a getaway car. Ahmed Auf owns two pharmacies nearby. He was inside one of his stores when he heard gunshots.
At the beginning, we can hear them, the pops, but we didn't at the beginning understand that it's a shooting until we started to hear the screams. So I stepped outside the pharmacy, and that's when you see these hundreds of people running everywhere. It was like the same effect that you would get if you are in a war zone.
3 people had been seriously wounded in the shooting, a gangland figure and his bodyguard, as well as an innocent woman who was working in the kitchen. Ahmed rushed to check on staff in his second pharmacy, which is across the road from where the shooting happened. He's now retracing the steps he took as he made his way through the panicked crowd. How many people would you say were affected?
So we're talking about hundreds. It's a busy suburb.
As a local councillor and former independent candidate for federal parliament, Ahmed Auf knows the people in this Western Sydney community well.
We are a resilient community, diverse, proud and full of heart. We will support each other.
You believe the incident is still having an impact now on businesses?
It's not the incident itself, it's the stigma that was created when it happened. This is the main issue. When we believe it's safe, but people still are thinking about what happened and afraid to still come to Auburn.
In the past 18 months, other innocent bystanders have been exposed to violence allegedly linked to Sydney's gangland. 2 men in their 20s, John Versace and Luke Manasseh, were ambushed and killed in separate attacks, both believed to be cases of mistaken identity. And an elderly couple was targeted in 2 separate drive-by shootings within 24 hours. How concerning is it that this is really spilling into the community?
Very concerning. Concerning for the community, as it should be, and very concerning for us, that these people perpetrating these acts don't really care about who's inside these premises.
The head of the New South Wales Crime Command told 730 young people, including teenagers, were being recruited online to carry out gangland hits.
We've seen recent examples about where young men are willing to shoot people in the street where there's children and others, and all this collateral damage that could ultimately occur. And we've seen wives and children attacked for the purpose of getting to someone else.
Things have changed dramatically. Once upon a time, it used to be all done in-house, where you would never, what we would say now, outsource to a third party, or even use a broker to outsource to a third party. Organised crimes do it that way because it keeps them 1 or 2 steps removed from the actual crime.
Police investigations have revealed in some cases inexperienced criminals are bidding for underworld contracts via encrypted apps. Is there greater risk for things to go wrong when you have an inexperienced criminal carrying out these things?
Yes, we've seen innocent people who are coming home being shot or stabbed because those young criminals don't get their target correct, and they don't seem to care about this.
In February, the worst fears of police were realised when an 85-year-old widower named Chris Bagzarian was kidnapped from his home in the northern suburbs of Sydney.
Mr Bagzarian's family are not involved in any criminal world. I'm 1,000,000% confident that they have the wrong person.
11 days later, the pensioner's body was found near a golf course.
Police! Search warrant! Open the door!
Two men in their 20s were arrested and charged with kidnapping and murder. Neither Gerard Andrews nor Daniel Stevens had any record of committing serious crimes.
Certainly from what I can gather, my client was no mastermind in respect to his involvement in this particular matter.
Last week, police arrested and charged a third person with murder. It's alleged 23-year-old Declan James Donnelly was the ringleader of the botched kidnapping.
As a former hostage negotiator for 8 years, I can never recall anyone ever being accidentally kidnapped.
Vince Hurley is a former detective who spent nearly 29 years in the New South Wales Police Force.
This is something that hasn't happened in the past, and that single event would have been a seismic shift in the way elderly people viewed crime and how they view crime within their own personal safety within society.
The death of Chris Bagzarian has devastated many in his quiet neighbourhood and is being felt in other parts of Sydney too.
It makes me unsafe. I'm an elderly person now and it could happen to me, couldn't it?
While data shows the crime rate in New South Wales has remained mostly steady for the past 2 years, many people will now be feeling more vulnerable.
Crime now will be perceived by the public as being forever changed because there is no one that is off limit.